Let's see if Devilman's roast properly.
Hi guys, welcome to another stream. This time we are playing Breathedge, the first one, because the new one, the second one, comes out on the 31st of August. So I thought I'd do a playthrough of this and yeah, have some fun. So just as a warning, this game is of humorous nature and does not seek to offend anyone. All the characters and events in the game are fictitious, even if they're not. There may be strong language and scenes of violence in the game. At least we hope so. But yeah. Alright, so I've got all my settings done ready. So I think we should be ready to start. So, permanent death. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go standard. Alright, let's go. We name the chicken. I think the chicken has a name, but I guess we could possibly give it our own name. Two awards some other games receive. Oh yeah, what's the perfect name? Searching for this font took half up the development time. Shock-a-doodle do. Yeah, no, that seems right. See, the Red Ruin software team is categorically against smoking, which causes loud headlines in newspapers and other diseases. Therefore, we suggest that you replace this dangerous cigarette in the robot's claw with something more useful. Nah, let him smoke.
Shock-a-doodle-doo is solid, CJ.
Here you are again.
Devilman, you better
Did
not
you have
chicken out
time
and
to think
actually
of
name
how
it
to
that.
behave during the interrogation? Remind him, R2-D3.
Boink.
You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
Just spit out, but I've got a helmet on.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Screw you, I ain't telling you nothing.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Screw you.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence.
BDSM
You tell us that
fan
you
club.
fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Alright, so first achievement was me getting smacked several times. So, yeah. Come on then, let's get on with it. $20.73. The interstellar liner unnamed. Yo-yo or some other goods can be named here. Okay. Check in. It's shock-a-doodle-doo.
Telling space to screw off. That's my kind of start. Don't let that attitude crack your visor, Devilman.
Green Universe broccoli attack. Okay. No, Grandpa! Oh dear. Don't think that ship's going anywhere. Lost in space. Oh, bye, Grandpa.
You lied to me. Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth, no lie. Confirm?
Continue your definitely unembellished story. Okay, just didn't. Nothing happened.
Greetings. I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact.
Okay.
Splendid. You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive.
Okay, let's stop the leak.
To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
Okay. Alright, let's
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory,
Granddad
if you
status
will.
confirmed.
Take out the
Focus on
chewing
that
gum from
leak
your
before
pocket.
You need a nap, Devilman.
Try not to stick it somewhere except for your face.
somewhere. Alright, let's put
You
some
deserve
on.
some words of encouragement.
Oh, yeah.
That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
Let's become depressed. Alright, so look what we got here. September calendar. I will take it or not. Let's see what we got here.
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
Right. Take a look. Some random junk in here. Oh,
When you
alcohol,
discover a
I'll
new
take
blueprint
that.
of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
Survival guide. Alright, I'll take it. Aha! Insert videotape. To pee or not to pee? Hey, Michael.
Shaka-Doodle-Doo is officially canon now. And what is this game trying to tell you about toilet etiquette, Devilman?
Try not to pee everywhere. Or do not pee in space. It freezes you. Yeah, this is wrong. I just pee everywhere. Oh yes, perfect. All right, let's take a look around then. So, what we got here? So a blueprint for a drill. All right, let's remove the videotape. All right, a roll of fabric. What else we got? Dog beer. All right, let's use the interphone.
Just the antenna, you'll have to go into outer space.
Home phone number. 2U31 3 Baco. Okay. Don't forget to feed the chicken. Okay. Must not forget to feed the chicken. Right, let's put these things away. So we got some space. Get the alcohol and the fabric.
So you've got a drill blueprint and a space toilet PSA, but that note says feed the chicken. Priorities, devil man.
Back scratcher! Back scratcher! Alright, what else we got in here then? Anything that we can use? Back scratcher. Right, so we can't really make anything just yet. I think there's anything more we can do. That's suit stand. Alright, let's go out into space!
A source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
Alright, so what we got here? So we can't break it. Get some ice so we can make some bottles of water. Grab what we can from here. But they keep an eye on our air though. Get some little bits of metal here. Scraps. Find metal. What we can make once we got enough of it. This is a hilarious game though once you start getting into it. Oxygen is not unlimited. I didn't think it was. Well, we'll get what we can. Okay, we're good. Let's see what we can make right now then. So we can make some nutrition packets. If you don't feed him, then he'll shock you. Well, I hope not.
Grab that ice
I don't want to be
but
shocked.
don't forget Charlie's dinner. A hungry chicken is a vengeful
Get our
chicken.
nutrition packs. We should do. We'll get some water as well. So it takes two ice for one water. Fuels, items, resources. Find metal. Right. Well, seeing as we've got a storage box here, let's move some of this unnecessary material that we don't need. Okay, we'll keep these on us just in case we need them. I always wanted you to go into space, man. God, you're full of songs, song references, aren't you? Right, so we need to find the interphone.
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
Alright, well let's see if it's still intact.
It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to connect to it. Great news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Yay! 5 years in space! Alright, let's see if we can grab a few more things.
The sensors
sure
report the
we'll be
presence
fine.
of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork, which can lead to visibility deterioration.
We'll be fine. We'll be
Remember that
fine.
you are still able to become depressed.
Yeah, let's become depressed. Alright, so the interphone is broken. Okay. So what do we need for the equipment? Tools. There we go. So we need wire. We need to find some wires. Let's see if we can find some wires. I'm sure that'll be easy enough.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
Okay, food packet. Okay, we got some. Yeah, whee! Off it goes. Alright, let's grab this wire. This. That we need to break. Any more wires? I don't see any more wires. Oh, I do. Right. Here. Okay. Yes, I know. I'm going back. It's Neebs. Yeah. Bring Neebs onto the ship.
5 years in space and you're still just
What
looking
do we
for a
need
wire.
for the
The
cryptographic?
ultimate scavenger hunt.
Phone thing? There we go. Very nice.
If you're sure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you
how
for choosing
nice.
the Global Funeral Agency.
Oh, let's debug it. If in doubt, give it a clout. I don't think that's happening. Okay.
The
That's gonna
rescuer's arrival
take a
time exceeds
long
your
time.
estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Okay. Create some crap imposed by the developers and put it in your hands. Okay. Let's have a look at the crap that we've got to make then. So we got handy scrapper. We're gonna need to grab stuff. Oh, that's one way to get a fast coffin. Yeah, that is. So we want a couple of these actually. So I'm gonna need more metal. That's fine. Object stations. Refined metal and thick electrical tape. Alright, let's just grab everything we've got here. Some rubber. Let's see. So resources, thick electrical tape. We need rubber. Incredible survived one.
The Great Wire Hunt of 2026 concludes. Now you've got
It
a
wasn't
scrapper.
possible to
Try not
determine the
scrap
coordinates of the
anything vital.
survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
Alright, so we need some more rubber for this then. Fabric. I think rubber though, you need to have a tool to get it. And we don't have the tools. Can we make a scrapper, another scrapper? So we need 3 more metal. Let's leave the resources that we don't need with us right now. Alright, so we got 2 scrappers, so that's all good. Let's go scrap some stuff. Where was that thing that we saw floating around? Ah, here it is. Nice. Another one right here.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
I I got some plastic. Hey, Neebs. Yeet. We got some water here. Nice. Damn it. My oxygen.
Nice grab. Don't float off with it, spaceman.
Right, let's get back before we start choking to death. We're fine though. We're good. Alright. Let's find some more stuff. Ooh, what we got over here?
Toilet detected. Some of our clients are very sensitive about toilet talk, and therefore we included a dictionary filter which will replace the word feces with the word joy.
Feces with the word joy. Okay. My toilet has a lot of joy.
Judging by
in
the
it.
amount of joy around, this is the debris of the liner's public toilet.
I think he's dead. I'm going for a
I propose
joy.
we call it Hammond, although this toilet doesn't look like a manned robot.
Yay, pea water. Right, let's see if we can get what we need from here. Oh, nice, scissors. Some refined metal out of that too. Right. The only thing in the early stages, you have to keep going back constantly. Because your oxygen is very low on its capacity. Right, so what do we currently have on us right now? Do we have any rubber? We do not. But can we make a new tool to get rubber? See, tools. Cheers. Nice.
Oxygen's more important than scissors. Don't forget to breathe.
Don't forget to breathe. No, I won't. Right, we can make some oxygen candles, but I'm not going to bother with that. Composite resources, battery. Okay, let's store all the other materials that we've got. Got a lot of batteries. Okay, we've got an oxygen candle there, so that should do for now. Dead hamster. Okay. Right, so we've got shears and we've got a handy scrapper. We might need to make another scrapper. What do we need for another scrapper? It's 3 metal. That we can do. Oh wait. You guys see that? Yeah, I can pee. Whee! The end of the toilet. Lots of pee. Just pee all over the seat, it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna get it out of here. Oh, look at that, we got some wire. Right, we're gonna need to drink something. Eat, okay, I just peed all over my bed now. Hooray!
3 metal for the scrapper. Easy grab. Battery sorted too. You're on it.
Alright, so we have the snippers.
Be careful with the vacuum breakdowns. An electric shock of such power can lead to the failure of my
Okay.
systems, and I can't guarantee the safety of your corpse before the arrival of the funeral team.
Yeah, there we go, he's doing his job. Yes. I don't check in. Right. so we've got some rubber from this. I've got a couple of things to scrap here. Let's have water. Okay, I just picked up a condom. I don't know what I'm going to need that for in space. Find out. Yeah, I don't have the boost yet. So we have a condom. Equipment. Oxygen balloon, plastic, and thick electrical tape. Okay, so thick electrical tape. And say plastic as well. So 2 plastic. We got that. So let's make an oxygen balloon out of the condom, shall we? Give us some more oxygen. There we go.
Condom in space and a wet bed, what a combo. Hope you're planning more than just nutrition packages.
Goes in there. Handy scrapper. We've got 6 on the durability, so let's make another one. Handy scrapper. Of course, this game lets you pee. I have questions. What are the questions? You have questions? I think we all have questions. Oh, I just remembered. Now we've got this. We can extract all of this. Yeah. Got some extra fabric. Does it let you poop? Unfortunately not. You can pee, but you can't poop. Alright, let's see what else we got. I think that was fabric. We got another speaker here. Plastic.
A standard coffin at the Global Funeral Agency. The opening of the coffin will be considered an offense and an act of vandalism, but no one will judge you if you die.
Alright, okay, that's good. At least I won't be judged. Alright. Only half job man then. Yep. What are you getting from me?
Only half the job is right.
A model from the
condom
advertisement of
and
the
a wet
Global
bed,
Funeral
but no
Agency.
poop.
She looks good even without her
The
head, but I
devs
wouldn't
really
recommend
dropped
touching
the
the
ball
picture,
on the
as it
full
could be regarded
survival
as sexual
experience.
harassment.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that now, would we? Let's go ahead and grab the rubber from this, because we're going to need. Well, let's get back to the ship, so we can get our oxygen. Oh, we'll check that down there. Oxygen. Right. Out we go. Let's check this. See what's down here. Alright. What do we get?
Judging by the degree of decomposition, this subject died long before the catastrophe. We have a murder here, Sherlock, and we just have to ignore it. It is unlikely that he suffocated from this, being in a spacesuit where oxygen is sufficient for an entire full breath.
I think he's dead. So he had a fun time. I don't know if this was the murder weapon or not. perfectly normal to me.
A hammer covered in blood. The victim is also stained in blood. Probably the hammer accidentally got stained by the victim.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. Alright, take the light bulbs. Alcohol.
So you went from space condoms to a murder mop? Is that the crap the devs wanted in your hands?
Yes. Novichok. It's a drug developed by with the support of the Pension Association. Okay. Probably increased sexual potency, coal, and probably increased something as well. Water, sugar, and sodium acid. Okay. Now with banana flavor. Ah, oh, it's a placebo. Okay.
An unknown substance with a suspicious name.
All right, we need to get oxygen. Yes, we know we're going. Yeah, this is definitely my kind of game. Lots of innuendos. Right. Is there anything we can make right now? Tool, drill, refine metal. Okay, we can probably do that. What do we need for electrical tape? Electrical tape. So we need rubber for it. Okay. For a helmet, we already have. Wait, do we already? Yeah, we should have helmet already, surely. Oh, enhanced spacesuit and helmet. Okay. Wire and aluminum. Okay. So we're gonna need to make this before we can make this.
You're looking at a helmet recipe, but asking for tape.
Wait,
Guess your
don't we
kind
need
of
the
game involves
developer-
grabbing the wrong thing
developer crap?
first.
So refined metal, wire, and thick electrical tape. Let's do that. So refined metal. Wire? Oh, we need some rubber too. Wire. So we want the drill. What else was it we needed? Oh, okay. Thick electrical tape. Okay, another one. Two refined metals, which I'm pretty sure I do have. Okay, object stations. Crap imposed by the developers. Some actual crap. Alright, and then we got our drill. Cool. Nice, reach maximum level.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation,
You're
but I will
worrying
mark the
about
coordinates
wire
of the
while the game
rescuers
is
for useless
offering you
motivation.
babe and telling you to hit yourself priorities, Devilman.
Concussion, okay. Let's install it. Perfect. Oh. The hell? So let's get it installed properly, shall we? Like that. Rotate it round. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, before we go out, I need to recover my health, because I'm damaged quite a bit. Takes a while to recover. It decreases my hunger and thirst, but it increases my health, so this is the only way we can heal right now. Ah, look at the chicken asleep. Alright. Shaka-doodle-doo. Right. Anything else we can make while we're here? Just so... Don't have to worry. We've already got a drill. We need aluminium, which I think you need the drill for. Can we make another handy scrapper just so we've got a spare one?
You heal slower than Charlie wakes up from a nap. At least the install looked smooth.
Yes, it did. Extra smooth. Alright, let's put some items away. Don't need the hammer. So we don't need the alcohol right now. I'm pretty sure Michael would disagree with that. You always need the alcohol. Alright, let's go and get some aluminium, which I'm pretty sure I saw down here. 100%. Alright, let's get some aluminium from here. Okay, some more. Oh, is there any more around here? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's keep grabbing some resources while we're around. So we're gonna need the resources. Are you not married? I am not yet. Very much want to. To survive, we can go on a date. Are you saving me? Yeah. Right, let's go and get some air before we explore anywhere else. We do need a grabber, so maybe that's one thing we go and make first.
Aluminium hoarder while Babe's planning your wedding. Michael's right about the alcohol, though.
Oh, at least Vicky agrees with you, Michael. Okay, so it's refined metal and wire.
Obviously. I'm never wrong, darling. Michael can enjoy being correct
for
once.
Okay, so tools. Oh yeah, we need the refined metal, don't we? So resources, refined metal. Okay, and then we need rubber. Very good. Right, so roll of fabric, lead paint we don't have. We don't have that either. Right, so let's just put everything else away. Alright, so we've got a grabber now. Is this right here? Alright, let me just go down here next. Oh, look, there's a condom there.
The largest condom in the world, and also an emission of gas, most likely oxygen, are detected ahead. There's no data on the condom being suitable for an oxygen reservoir, but you can try to construct a simple balloon for distracting yourself from fatal thoughts.
Alright, we've got some oxygen candles that'll allow us to stay out a little longer. Sometimes it's good to save them in case of an emergency, though.
The service supply compartment, almost intact. They usually install oxygen stations here. You would be in luck if you managed to get inside. A damaged door scanner. You can scan the scanner with a scanner to record the scanner's damage data to the scanner's scanner protection system for emergency depressurization of the compartment. You will need a scanner. I used the word scanner 8 times.
Yeah, I kind of got that. All I heard from that was scanner, 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 scanner. I'm her apprentice, apparently, so can't argue. Yeah, no arguing. Not allowed. Not allowed.
The gas is fed through these pipes.
Oh, if it's got cookies, I'll have it. Alright, so we're going to need a scanner next. Let's see if we can make a scanner. What are we going to need to make a scanner? Metal, battery, plastic, and light bulb. We don't have any metal left. Okay. Plastic, light bulb, battery. Okay, so we need to go and get some scrap metal from somewhere. There we go. Perfect place. Give me 2. Okay. I've got some wires up here. More plastic. Okay, received a signal from Normandy. Did you get it too? Some kind of trap?
A prince who can't argue and a scanner addict. Did you find those cookies yet, or are you still scanning?
Still scanning. Alright, so let's have a look then. We need a scanner. Could do with a storage box. One that doesn't include all this crap. Let's take all this random crap out. We can just dump it all off. Where is it? Okay, let's drop all that. That way we can store what we don't need back in there. How's our handy scrappers? They're fine. Might need another shears. Okay, what do we need for shears? Shears. Wire. Okay. No, we've got some wire somewhere. Where is it? Did I drop the wire? Oh, I did. Oops. It's not what I wanted to do. Right, let's try that. Tools. We needed metal. Okay. So 3 metal. Cool. I want to make sure that we've got a decent amount of tools with us, so we're not running out while we're out.
Wire on the floor. Scanner still in your dreams.
I would if that
Maybe
was.
start with the storage box before you lose the whole ship.
We don't have any other storage boxes. We can't make any yet. Oh yeah, we got the scanner, haven't we? So scanner. Scanner. Nice, we can make a first aid kit. Alright, let's go and scan this oxygen pump. Or oxygen generator. So that's what's next. Alright, let me scan the scanner. Scanning the scanner. There we go.
There can be no mistake here. This is working autonomous oxygen station. You must carefully remove the station by removing 2 screws. Anyway, this doesn't matter anymore. At least now you have an understanding of how to assemble one. You have a set of its parts and a light taste of despair.
Cool. And also this place has oxygen, so I can use this as like a little oxygen stop. Alright, so let's get the rubber. Definitely gonna need it. Got some more here. Anything else? I think that's it. Right, so see what else we can find then.
Stocking up on rubber like you're planning a very specific kind of party. Don't forget the first aid kit before space tries to turn you into a party popper.
Yeah, I know. Always good to have first aid kits on you, because you never know when you might need it. P. There we got some wire. More wire down here. Fantastic. Disease. Freezing danger. Okay.
An automatic shuttle temperature control system. Due to the freezing of the sensors, it works at maximum power and is able to melt the cooling gel along with the helmet.
Oh, isn't that handy? Oh, we need to go and get some oxygen. Oh, look at that. I get a bot trying to spam their messages. Constantly trying. So, do we have any more space left? No. Completely empty. So, let's take out some more food and water. Okay, so we're pretty much full. This can go out. And go back in. Alright, we are pretty much full on our storage now, so we've got to be careful what we pick up. Okay. Right, go to the evacuation, which is like all the way over there. Let's go and check over here. What's this? This is ice, and this is aluminium. The aluminium we can. Some more plastic. Rubber. Let's patch this open. What we got in here? We don't need any more batteries. We've picked up a load of batteries. What we'll do? Salty package. Sweet package. Honey barrel. another 2 batteries.
Seems they were playing some brain cracking game.
Oh, so we need to scan it. Right, let's use an oxygen candle.
Full storage and
TV.
still grabbing honey?
got
Classic
here?
hoarder move. That evacuation point better have a bigger backpack waiting.
Extendo. Extendo Slim. Mortal Wombat.
Be careful.
Yes.
Games provoke cruelty because, according to statistics, most criminals played them at least once. All criminals drink water, blinked, and used toilet paper, which makes it possible to draw an unequivocal conclusion about your criminal inclinations.
Okay. Guess all us gamers must be criminals then. We're all criminals now. Oh, I'll lose health. Oh no, that's an engine. I want to go in the engine. Alright, so I know we just unlocked a few new things. So let's see. We've got sweet package, decreases thirst but increases hunger. Items, oxygen candle. Yes. Make a load of oxygen candles so we can move around freely. First aid kit, fabric and alcohol, oxygen generator. Do we need an actual like piece of equipment? Okay, station, oxygen station, thick electric thing. Okay, well we can do that. Okay, so object station, oxygen station.
Oxygen candles unlocked just as you run out of tape and
Yep.
aluminum? Maybe stop hoarding honey and start hoarding actual
Never.
useful stuff.
So we want to make some first aid kits, possibly some of the sweet packages too. Try and convert some of these resources. Just so we can make some room for stuff. There. So, what else? Plenty of water. We've got yellowish water here. I don't need the salty package. What else can we make? So equipment, tools, another handy scrapper. We've got enough to keep us going. Items, oxygen candle. Do need some more batteries. We definitely have plenty of. Okay. First aid kit's the next thing we need to make.
First aid kits and oxygen candles sound way more useful than yellow water bottles. At least you're finally crafting something that won't kill you.
Yet. Never forget the yet. Right, so we should be able to make some first aid kits now. Tools, first aid kit. I don't know how big these things are. Alright, they're not exactly that big. Okay, so we can put that away. We don't need all of these sweet packages. Not enough space. Okay. Guess we can have some food and water before we head off out. Okay. Right, I think we've got enough to journey around now. So, we need lead paint. That's the one thing we need. So, and I think the way to get it is like all the way over there. So, let's travel over there.
A lot of various goods were transported in the cargo holds of the liner unnamed. The Global Funeral Agency rented only a small part of the ship's space in the framework of the advertising company and has nothing to do with these goods.
Lead paint and
Just
snacks.
random
The essentials for a
mannequins.
space evacuation. Hope the evacuation point accepts payment in questionable crafting materials.
Or one can hope, right?
The absence of movement of the nearby debris contradicts the basic laws of physics. Either someone forgot about the use of logic, or it is an anomaly formed in the radius of the destroyed core of the liner.
Ooh, what do we got over here?
There should have been a joke about fat people here, but it didn't fit into the screen's text field.
Accelerator. Ready. We've got here. Okay, ice. Some more alcohol. Right, we'll wait until we're pretty much almost out of air and use the candle. Right, so I think this is where we can get the lead paint from. Right, I think what we need to do next is get the oxygen generator set
If
up.
this station doesn't explode, your engineering skills will be reconsidered. I recommend that you investigate the immediate vicinity in search of radiation protective equipment for flying to the evacuation zone.
There we go. Fill up our oxygen. Oh, right, let's go. We got a couple of extra candles anyway to keep us going, so yeah, we've got plenty.
That oxygen station looks
A large
more
accumulation of
reliable than
toxic
your
colorant
crafting
has been
plans.
discovered. If you
Maybe
find a container
refill
with this
before you go
substance, you may receive
investigating whatever
irreversible brain damage
isolation
and also
protection
improve the
you need.
anti-radiation protection of the spacesuit.
Oh, right. Okay, so some good qualities and some bad qualities. Maybe I should have had the accelerator first. Well, too late now. Okay, is this titanium?
It looks like a tank with paint.
Looks like a tank with paint. Okay. So, lead paint. Okay. So we got some lead paint there. Yes, we know. Got plenty of time, yeah. Plenty of time, plenty of oxygen. Hey, lead. Okay. I brought extras. got some more lead here.
Testing the paint tank like a mad scientist. Let's hope it doesn't turn you into a space Picasso.
Space Picasso. Okay, another oxygen candle. Right, do we have enough paint? Do see some floating around out here. Yeah, I would imagine we've got plenty of paint now. Or at least what we need. Hey, we're fine. We ain't gonna die. Yet. Get all this lead, get metal. Oh, we're just gonna make our way back to the oxygen generator now. Maybe a little risky. That's how we can get there. I want to see if I can get there without having to use an oxygen candle. Come on, we're close.
Famous last words while hoarding toxic metals. Let's see how fine you are when the space madness kicks in.
Nice, just made it. Alright, let's make it back to the ship. And then we can start crafting some new stuff. Because we've got the lead paint. Right, we've got the lead, we've got the paint, which should make lead paint. We've got the shawarma. And I think the pea bottle makes a booster. I think. So that'll allow us to actually have some propulsion while we're moving around. So we can get around a little bit faster than what we're doing right now, because we're not very quick. We're doing 6 meters per second. Probably going to have another oxygen station at some point. So we got plenty of areas to breathe in, and have to keep going back to refill on oxygen. Okay, let's have a look. Right, what we got? Equipment, tools. Oh, here we go. Yellowish water. Okay, we do need that. So, equipment. The accelerator. Complex device for outputting accumulated gases to accelerate body weightlessness. Ineffective when used with a healthy stomach. Okay. So basically we're farting. Create a boost.
Lead paint for lead pain sounds about right for your luck. Remind me to build another oxygen station before you test that P-ball booster.
Right, we're making this lead paint, so we've got plenty of this. Should be able to make an upgrade on the suit, I would think. Alright, so for the suit, we need roller fabric and 4 aluminium. And 1 aluminium, plastic, and glass. We don't have glass yet. So, got aluminium, plastic. The other thing we need is fabric. Alright, so equipment. Oh, we need roller fabric. Okay. That we can do. Alright, so
The protection level
spacesuit.
against radiation is still insufficient for the flight to the evac point. You still need to improve the equipment or click exit game in the menu of your spacesuit, which will solve all your problems.
Okay. Where is it? Alright, so we have a new spacesuit. And this. Right. Cool. We've still got some lead paint for when we need it. Alcohol, yellowish water. We need
So
metal
fabric from
and
the rollers
this
then?
for,
Hope you remembered where you left them.
oxygen candles. Wait, some more. So let's make a couple more oxygen candles. Make sure we've got enough. Right. Okay, so we got a booster now. What else? Do we need anything else? We do need some glass, which I've still got to pick up yet. No new tools. Okay. Resources, composite resources, battery. The only thing that we need to get is this. So, a thick electrical tape, we need rubber, which I know we have. Stations, so we need aluminium. There we go. Okay, so let's get another station. Pretty good. Okay, I think we're ready. Maybe we sleep a little bit, get some health back, have a little rest, and regain some strength. It's a little slow to start off with, guys, but yeah, you get there. Once you start getting equipment and things like that, it gets quicker. All right, so let's go and make our way. So we need some glass next. Get where you get glass from.
Sleep well, Devil Man. Try not to melt the bed while you dream about oxygen candles.
So I think glass is a bit further down that way. We need to make sure we don't freeze. Whee! It's boosting away. Still yet to
The
find
temperature
any.
control system proved to be extremely reliable and works even when the shuttle is destroyed completely. I wouldn't recommend disassembling and examining it.
Come on, we need some glass. Right, so this should keep us from freezing. Wanna head right to the. That's where one of the heaters is.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
Alrighty. We're not freezing just yet. Much. Okay, so
Check the yellow lockers near the big blue wreckage for glass. They usually hide some. Money's rarer than your common sense out here.
Oh, you got glass here.
It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
Okay, we're starting to freeze. Oh, it's going to get hard to see. Come on. There we go, melt the ice. Still need more glass. Okay, looks like we've got more glass here. Right, maybe we set up the thing here. We can get some air here. Right, so we got some glass. So we get a little bit more. So we know we've got plenty. I can find it. Oh, there's some glass. Some right here. Cool. Alright, let's go and refill the oxygen and then we'll make our way. Oh, maybe we'll make our way over there. Just so we can see what's next.
See, told
Oh,
you the
oh,
yellow
it's
dock
cold.
had glass. Now get that air set up before you turn into a popsicle, devil man.
Nice and warm. Right, can we make it over there before we freeze to death and absolutely die from this?
The presence of such an amount of cooling gel is strange. Such a composition was outdated more than 10 years ago and is not produced on any planet.
Literally cannot see a thing right now.
The captain's bridge is detected ahead. The evacuation should be led from there, but there are no signals or movement detected in this area. Probably everyone died.
I like how the profile picture for Baby is just her tits. Aha, we're able to see now. Okay, we need to go over to the breasticles. Yeah, seeing next to the captain's bridge is fine. Communication with the bridge is not there. All die. Access to the bridge, you need the code, admin code 1.
With such an accent, the incorrect localization sounds extremely convincing. The information on the captain's bridge is classified in the database, therefore it is recommended to ignore this valuable advice and act according to the situation.
Alright, last oxygen candle.
Focus on the code, not the anatomy lesson. Get to that bridge before your oxygen becomes a fond memory.
Yeah, there should be oxygen in here. Wait, are we taking damage? Oh shit, we're taking damage. Oh, okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna die very, very quickly. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
The captain's bridge was badly damaged, but the main systems are still
And I'm
functioning
dead.
properly.
Damn it. Which means I
You
probably
lie
lost.
again. You are here. That means death was impossible. Tell truth. Confirm.
Okay, so that means we've probably lost all of that glass and stuff. Yeah, so do this before we got the suit. Oh, god damn it. Okay. So we need to make the booster, we need to make the suit. A couple more oxygen candles too. So we need the glass, and then we need to come back, and then we can go to the captain's place. But we can set up oxygen stations along the way to keep us going. Maybe if we can make 2 of them, we should have a good couple of stopping points for oxygen. Don't use all the oxygen candles when we don't need to. Oh yeah, I need that. Need yellowish water for the booster. Booster. We need fabric to make the roll of fabric.
Graceful dive, devil man. Now focus on that booster and suit before you go swimming again.
Right, and then for this we need aluminium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we get a couple of extra batteries as well, just to make sure that we've got plenty of these oxygen candles. So metal and batteries are the main thing that we need to get right now.
The protection level against radiation is still insufficient for the flight to the evac point. You still need to improve the equipment or click exit game in the menu of your spacesuit, which will solve all your problems.
Alright, so let's put these 2 then. So we've got the boost. Okay, these. We can make another first aid kit. Tools, items, first aid kit. Alright, so there's the first aid kit. Put all the unnecessary materials away. Let's heal up to make sure that we've got plenty of health for the run. We'll get some metal and some batteries, and we'll build a couple of the oxygen stations. That way we don't have to worry too much about oxygen when we're traveling around. So we're nice and full on that. We've got plenty of food and water. Let's just check over the items. 26, 50, 24. Okay, so these are fine right now.
Metal and batteries on the checklist. Good. Don't forget to actually build those stations before you go wandering off again.
So for these, we need thick electrical tape and aluminium, which means we need some rubber and aluminium. We do have that. We should be able to make the 2 stations now. Also, it takes an oxygen candle as well. Oh yeah. Thick enough. So we've got 2 of these now. These can be for the travelling points. Good. Right, so we need metal and batteries. So let's go ahead and get some metal and batteries. Can make batteries if we can't find them. I'd rather try and find them if I can. Nice, that's 1 battery. Murder hobo. We got some scissors.
Nice battery find. Now build those stations before you get distracted by duct tape and leopard print seats.
Oh, leopard print seeds. We still need more batteries. We're fine, we're fine. Right, so oxygen candles. Make as many as we can get. I think we can only do the one though. Let's keep getting more of those. Oh, we do have batteries. Okay. There's maybe in a dumbass. Okay, so oxygen candles. So these oxygen candles are here just for an emergency, just in case. Right. So first we need to go and collect the glass. Glass is the first thing we need. At least we know where to go to get the glass. Is that glass?
Look at you floating out there with Babe's bad language skills. Try not to get lost in the debris on your way to evac.
Well, I just aimlessly float.
The temperature control system proved to be extremely reliable and works even when the shuttle is destroyed completely. I wouldn't recommend disassembling and examining it.
No. Well, I don't think we've got the brains to do that. Right, as soon as we start to run out of oxygen, we'll place the oxygen station. Maybe just before. Place one right here. As close as we can.
A cemetery of rescue shuttles. The evacuation zone is very close, but the amount of debris is far from encouraging.
We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Let's go and get warmed up. We need to get some glass.
Good call placing the station now. Don't forget to grab that glass on your way back.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. The glass.
It is highly recommended that you not touch the glass fragments with your hands. Tiny splinters are able to pierce the thin fabric of the spacesuit and cause a slight death attack.
A slight death attack. Yeah, it's getting chilly. Right, is this glass as well? Yeah, this is glass. Alright, so I think we've got enough glass now, so let's recharge and get back and create the helmet, and then we should have enough radiation protection to get to the captain's quarters at least. Damn, it's cold. Right, where's the warmest place? There it is. It's a bit chilly. To the point where I can barely see where I'm going. Well, that's it. Warm me up. Oh yeah, I was not watching the radiation thing when we was getting close. Right. Warm me up. There we go.
Even the devil's feeling the chill. Get that helmet crafted before you turn into a popsicle out there.
Ah, we'll be good. Need to get in there and get our helmet crafted. I mean, the helmet won't make any difference, but at least we'll be able to progress. Yes, we know, we know. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where's the shuttle? Where's the shuttle? There it is. Fine, we'll live. You can choke for a bit, it's fine. Some people are into that. Alright, so I know we're going to need lead paint. I think aluminium, glass, which we have some of. What else do we need? For the helmet, we need plastic. Okay. That we can do. Oh,
Due to the high toxicity level of the renewed painting of the spacesuit, the probability of your death from radiation is now lower than the probability of death from the suit itself. In this regard, you can fly to the evacuation point.
Alright. Yay! Okay, cool. So, let's put away these materials because I don't think I'm going to need them. I will take some extra material with me just to be on the safe side. Take a bit of plastic, some wire. Take a little bit of food. And some ice.
Battery says don't put it in your mouth, but a frozen tongue sounds worse. Craft that helmet already.
Why did she laugh like that? Just ha. And then we've got this. I want to make sure that I'm taking stuff that I'm going to need. Okay, I think that'll do, because I need to make sure that I'm good and ready. Oh, okay, I'm peeing on the bed. Not what I wanted to do. I do not want to pee all over my bed. I'm not one for wetting the bed. Alright, so we should be good now. Let's get to where we're going to go. Yes, I know we got freezing danger. You explode your body, flesh can be noticed by rescuers, and you can become my hero. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. Alrighty. This warm spot. Nice and warm. still have you on
Peeling
playing
what
the
exactly
first
on the
December.
bed?
All
I'm
right,
concerned
okay.
about your laundry situation now.
How is that? I've heard good things. Never played it myself. No, no, Vicky. I said peeing on my bed.
Oh, gross. I heard peeling like a civilized demon, not your cursed mattress confession. Explain yourself, human.
Yeah, I accidentally pressed the wrong button and started peeing on my bed, so... It was an accident, okay? We all have accidents. Okay, I am freezing. I am freezing. It's a lot of grinding. Alright, okay. So pretty much like any sort of game like I play. Lots and lots of grinding. Alright, so this is where I'm going to go. Stick this on there. Just bucket. Keep going. I'm going to freeze for a while and not be able to see where I'm going, but...
The presence of such an amount of cooling gel is strange. Such a composition was outdated more than 10 years ago and is not produced on any planet.
Yeah, next season comes out soon. Alright, okay. So you say seasons, like, what do the seasons entail? Is it like, kind of like how Fortnite is with its seasons, or...?
The captain's bridge is detected ahead. The evacuation should be led from there, but there are no signals or movement detected in this area. Probably everyone died.
New content, okay. As soon as I can get my vision back, I'm going to install this.
Accidents happen, but maybe focus on not freezing to death instead of your mattress adventures. Can you even see through that ice?
No, I can't see through the ice, Vicky. It's kind of obscuring.
Yeah, no kidding, Captain Frostbite. Maybe stop using your face as a snowplow and get your vision back before the ice wins.
Alright. There's a button with the inscription "Kill all passengers." When you passenger, only do not be scared. She does not kill
With such an
anyone.
accent, the incorrect localization sounds extremely convincing. The information on the captain's bridge is classified in the database, therefore it is recommended to ignore this valuable advice and act according to the situation.
Alright, so once we do this, it should put us in the next section. I believe. I believe. But we've got enough tools and a small amount of resources to keep us going, so we should be good. Alright, here's the captain's quarters.
The captain's bridge was badly damaged, but the main systems are still functioning properly.
Yes. Alright, is there anything I need to scan or... Oh, okay. Nice, we got an extra drill. What's this? And a power supply. Need a handy scrapper. Okay, let's go to I brought spares. Always bring a spare tool. Power supply at 100. Okay.
The door is locked. If you manage to get inside, there is a chance to send a distress signal to the nearest planet, or at least
Admin,
cake
1,
the
2,
course with
3.
the captain who allowed this to happen.
Just wrote on the chicken. Ooh, key. We're gonna need the key.
Admin 1234, really? That's the security. And Charlie's just judging you from the shoulder while you fumble for a scraper.
VHS settings. Okay, engines active. 3, 2, 1. Launch! Well, it launched. Just didn't take us anywhere.
Seems it will be a long day.
Yep. Just a bit.
While choosing the most painless suicide methods for you, a slight decrease in the background radiation was noticed. Surprisingly, your attempt to break the liner could lead to positive results. I could find out the nature of this phenomenon, but for that, I would need to disclose some confidential information of the Breathedge company, which contradicts the security protocol, so not a single spacesuit AI will disclose this information to you. On the other hand, this information is extremely necessary for us. There are a lot of stupid spacesuits with dead carriers floating around, so nobody will even know if you resort to the good old torture method, like the drill. No, I will tell you everything, I swear! Ah, don't do that! What was that? I offered for you to torture other spacesuits. It's a logical thing to do. Well, I won't utter another word. Okay, let bygones be bygones. I suppose you don't think that a program can be afraid of torture, do you? I don't think it can either, and I'm definitely not hinting that you need to find an engineering shuttle. You probably need some explanations which you cannot get because the corresponding dialogues are absent in the game. Therefore, you won't get any.
Alright, okay, fine. Fine, be that way. Alright, so over here we have an engineering shuttle. I told you this game was comedic.
I won't say any more as I can't break the security protocol. No, seriously, I really can't say anything more. In order to find out how you reduce the radiation, you need to calculate the coordinates of the place where the captain's bridge crashed into the liner. Breathedge Agency coffins can help us with this. However, we still need to find an engineering shuttle, or even better, the engineer
At least
himself.
you have a spare drill for when you inevitably need to dig your way
There's
out
an
of this
engineering
mess.
shuttle ahead. I wonder how you find everything so quickly. Is it because of my hints?
Maybe. Ah, ooh.
Looks like he was shaving with a chainsaw during the crash. I can find no other explanation for such damage to a spacesuit. We need one that is in good condition, or at least other parts of this one. I'd recommend exploring the area.
I don't think he's gonna survive. Call it a hint. Okay, so we do have 2 storage things here, so let's go ahead and put our components in there. So we'll use this one for components, and then this one we'll use for like stuff like this. A couple of test aid kits, cool. Okay. So let's pick up everything that's here. Ooh, a large oxygen candle. Nice. Ah, look at him. A cute mole. And then what's this?
Why do all calendars have women on them? This is complete discrimination of the male half of the population.
It is, yes. Okay, we don't need the music on. Okay, so let me open this. Keep all these resources in. And here we got. Okay, so we've got plenty of resources though. We do need to take a drink, so. Is there any more storage anywhere? No? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to leave these here.
So you're a loot goblin with a sick candle now. Don't forget that spare drill you were so proud
Yeah, I
of.
got it. I got it. Steering wheel. Oh, 1 of 4. Alright, cool. So I did see some fabric just out here, so I'm gonna grab this. Fabric. Oh, okay, so we're gonna need another shears, I think. Oh no, we've got a spare one. Alright then. Still got the grabber. Got 2 drills that we can use. Right. We may need to make another drill. Let's see. Right, so I'm gonna need my drill out. Okay, electronics. some fuel, some resin. Titanium ball. Yes, we're gonna need titanium, alright. Little spiky titanium ball. We've got some more electronics here.
Another drill? You're turning into a space hoarder. Hope you remember to breathe before you pass out mid-loop.
Maybe, maybe not. What is breathing anyway? Is it really that important? Oh, that's a lot of refined metal right there. So, let's extract this. What's this? Ah, another scanner. Okay. There's some extra tools. There's some extra rubber. Okay, what happened to this guy?
This part belongs to the shuttle's owner, or owners. It's hard to tell whether the remains belong to just one person. In any case, this won't do. We need something below the belt, if you know what I mean.
Hey, we need his penis. That's a little too below the belt, right? Let's get some more aluminium. Yes, we better get back to the engineering shuttle. Small puff of gas, okay.
Titanium hunting with a spiky ball and a scanner that mixes with rubber? You're questioning if breathing is important now? Don't make me come over there and remind you.
Why, what have you got in mind, Vicky? Alright.
A cruel
Make
little
no
plan.
promises, though.
Stop flirting with space, grab the titanium, and don't die in a decorative puff.
Composite resources. What we got here then? A compensator. Okay. Oxygen station. Tools. Fuel. Alright, let's put some of this resources away then. I need to carry it all on me. Right, so what do we need now? So we probably need another handy scrapper. We probably need another grabber. Drill. So drill, handy scrapper, and a grabber. So drill, refined metal, battery, electrical tape, refined metal, battery, wire, aluminium, and just metal. Okay. So we might need to look for some metal because we barely have any left. Okay, aluminium, wire. We don't need the scissors. I think that's it. So equipment, tools. Oh, we need electrical tape. We have right there. Alright, so drill. Scrapper. We need another battery.
Another grabber drill? You're building a collection while we're low on metal.
What do we
Priorities,
need
devil
to
man.
make a battery? Resources, battery, alkali, metal. We don't have any alkali. Right, grab a. Isn't too important right now. Right, let's keep getting some necessary materials. So, what do we need? We need normal metal, probably some more rubber, some more aluminium, maybe. Okay. We do need alkali. I'm not sure where I'm going to get that from. Oh, around here, anyway. Ah, what's that? Is that aluminium? Yeah, that's aluminium, right?
Check those weird yellow rocks you keep running past. They look like space cheese, but they're useful.
What's that? Is it the body part I'm thinking of? Oh, nope, it's just a finger. This won't do.
Wait, what's a finger? Oh, here we go. Here's a finger. Engineer's finger. Meaty. Engineer is married or divorced. We must admit that determining which hand the cut off ring finger belongs to is not such an easy task. We need to do oxygen. Right, we need some more metal before we go anywhere. We also need batteries. You see like a container here? Come on, give me batteries. Right, let's get back. Got no way to sleep here as well, so can't recover my health by sleep. Alright, so what is it we're after? Another grabber, right? Tools, grabber, fine metal and wire.
Engineer's finger, check. Batteries in that container, check. Now grab that metal before you forget why you came in here.
Cool. So we got the extra grabber. Got some extra components. Alright, so this we can drop. That can go in there. Construction kit can go in there. These are all like 5 durability on them. That's 3. Okay. Maybe we do another handy scrapper. So we need that. What else? We need metal and pipes. 3 metal for a handy scrapper. So, and scrapper. Right. Okay. Right, maybe we'll make a oxygen station somewhere. Electrical tape and aluminium. Aluminium, electrical tape. Cool. Now we can place this like just randomly somewhere out there and in some oxygen.
5 durability on the grabber? That's practically brand new for your collection. At least stash the metal before you forget it again.
Okay. We've got the tools we need. Okay. Right, we do need to eat and drink though. So we've got some ice here. Make a couple extra bottles of water. Water. Right, let's drink these. Right, we will take another one of these. Right, I think we're good. Right, let's have a little look around. Find the engineering specimen. Here he is.
All the interior was torn out by depressurization.
Yeah, he kind of looks that way.
Looks like there's nothing here. Examine some other debris.
Alright, let's try in here.
What a strange place, but maybe we can find something useful here. Not the most useful instrument in space. Unfortunately, this isn't what we're looking for, although I would think of getting a hand transplant if I were you. These are better than yours, and it looks like nobody needs them anymore.
Okay. Alright, so we got the scanner. Let's scan the piano. Newton's eggs. Okay, wait, is that just like string with chewing gum and eggs?
A piano
I don't think that's going to
blueprint?
work very
You're
well.
collecting
A
everything
witty
that
toy
isn't
with a
bolted
non-witty
down.
name. The
At least
developers are
stash
clearly
the metal
13
before
years
you
old.
start composing space sonatas.
Alright, we need another handy scrapper. So there's nothing in here for me. There's what I can do with the fabric. Right, so we got this over here.
The durability of the engineering modules is impressive. Even such asteroids couldn't crash them. This is it. I wasn't sure if the engineer's legs remained intact, but we were lucky. Unfortunately, due to the security protocol, I cannot tell you that the special magnets built into his engineering boots can be used to illegally open the back panel of Breathedge coffins.
Good to know.
You probably need some explanation about this. I have no right to inform you that Breathedge Agency coffins exchange information with each other concerning obstacles flying by in order to avoid collisions in space. But collecting this information would help determine the trajectory of the captain's bridge, which in turn will determine the coordinates of its collision with the liner.
Okay, battery and the wire. I think we're okay for plastic right now. Do, however, need some more metal.
What's the uh-oh about? Something break, or did you just remember you left the oven on back home?
Wait, I left the oven on back home? You didn't remind me? Right, let's get back and get some oxygen. Right, so we got some more resources. A lot more metal. Some more fabric. More wire. That can be dropped. Okay, I might need to store some materials in here. Right, we've got the oxygen generator here. Alright, so apparently I can make a magnet tool? A magnetic mastery key, aluminium, battery, magnet, and thick electrical tape. So magnet, aluminium, thick electrical tape, and was it wire? Or was it a battery? Tools, aluminium, so I need 2 aluminium. Alright, we got it. Tools, and magnetic mastery key.
So you're finally building the master key? Just don't forget where you put it after all that
Yeah.
gathering.
Where is it? There it is. Alright, open a couple of coffins. Let's go and open a couple of coffins.
The technology of opening the back panel of Breathedge Agency coffins is commercial classified information, and therefore I cannot advise you to turn on the magnet, attach it to the lock, and pull the trigger to dislodge the locking mechanism. You'll have to figure it out yourself.
Okay, thanks. I'll figure it out, I guess.
You're doing great. You're almost there.
We've got something over here. You're doing great. Probably gonna need. I want to put that there. This there, and where is it? This. Looks like there could be some.
Such tubes are usually installed in the liner's service modules, where they cut down expenses on artificial gravitation.
Okay. This looks like it's something I can scan. Alright. Oxygen. So do I need to go down here?
200 coffins? You're really
Part of
committing
the
to the
Breathedge
space funeral
storage.
director.
There are
career
only some
path.
empty coffins here. You can even choose one for yourself if you want to.
Ooh, lots of coffins.
This is a non-standard modification. Looks like somebody probably wanted to improve the speed characteristics of this coffin, which is a direct violation of the contract, although the idea is implemented quite well.
Right, so we need scanner. Large accelerator. Nice. Means we can go even faster, longer.
Come on, just a little more. Do it before you realize that these mechanics are just artificially prolong the gameplay.
Wait, what? You do what? Right, let's get back to the to the shuttle. Go and get some oxygen. Make the accelerator. Might need some shawarma for this though. Right, what do we need for the large accelerator? And large accelerator, 2 shawarma, 2 refined metal, 2 yellowish water. Okay. Don't think we've got any yellowish water. How do we make it? So we just need 4 ice. Okay. We need lots of ice and some shawarma, which I'm pretty sure I did season somewhere.
Shawarma? Sounds like a German rave drink, not a spaceship part.
Oh, I saw some somewhere. Ah, so there's one right here. Need the ice. Where's the second shawarma? Maybe it's over here. Ooh, there's another coffin up there too. Ooh, refined metal. Here, coffin. Yes, my gaze.
Data acquired, but its analysis will take about 3 days. Ah, nope, 3 seconds are enough. Apparently, the captain's bridge damaged the tank with mayonnaise on the port side of the liner. The mayo got pulled into the core's gravitational field, which increased its mass and decreased its activity. Bombarding the core with other similar debris may lead to a further decrease in its activity. Probably. What's left to do is to find something with similar properties to mayo and not kill yourself in such experiments.
Right, so how far are we off
The liner is
this?
gradually falling apart. We need to hurry. In this regard, I will calibrate the radiation sensors a bit. You'll be able to get much closer to the liner, and we'll assume that you are not exposed to radiation at all.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. We need some more ice.
Speaking of
4 eyes
Normandy,
and ice?
your interlocutor
Sounds
has
like
already
you're
mentioned his
inventing a
shuttle
very
with
questionable
survivors.
space
It would be nice to
cocktail,
find it
not
before you
building a
actually
key.
destroy everyone. I will mark several interesting places that I found through the coffin notification system.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's stick all this there.
If you want to open more coffins, there's a chance that I'll be able to detect new, potentially useful debris, while my anti-vandal program scares you with criminal liability.
Right, so we need one more of these. Then we can actually make what we need.
Thanks to your torture, I violated not only the Breathedge data protection protocol, but also entirely by accident. I repeat, entirely by accident. Cracked the data block, which I had insufficient privileges to access. From the information gathered, I can conclude that the agency coffins not only transmit information about obstacles, but also exchange strange encrypted data packets. Unfortunately, even when threatened with a drill, I wouldn't have enough power to decrypt it. You would need some military equipment here.
Alright, good to know. Right, still need to find that one thing that we need. Maybe it's around here somewhere. Aha! Gotcha. Right, let's go and make the booster. Right, so lower radiation.
Maybe the last piece is hiding in one of those coffins you're so fond of collecting.
I found it. so we got quite a lot of rubber, so let's make some extra tape. Alright, so the equipment for the booster, we need 2 refined metal, which we definitely have. So, large booster. Okay. Wait a minute, what do we need for the large ones? Titanium, battery, and resin. Okay. Titanium, battery, and resin are pretty easy to make. Well, the batteries ain't, because you need alkali for that. Okay, we've got one battery there. Right, let's take a look at our take a look at our current equipment right now. So scanner's got 13 left on it. Drill's fine. These are fine. That's okay, and so is that. So the equipment's absolutely fine right now. That we will drop that. I'm gonna need those. Okay, we'll take one of these and put one of those away. We need some water and some food.
Bomb battery sounds like the kind of accessory that gets you on a list, Devilman. Still think a coffin might have the alcohol
Alkyl.
you need.
You mean alkaline? Alright, so we have our booster now. Let's go for longer. Where are you? Ah, repair tool. Okay. Do we need a repair tool? We might actually need one. We're going to see when I need to make one, so I've got it on me. Okay, so repair tool. Repair tool, aluminium, refined metal, and thick electrical tape. I'm pretty sure we can do that. Aluminium, refined metal, electrical tape. Cool. There we go. Okay, that. Meow.
Kyle's probably fine, but you definitely need more tape and less rust.
Let's have a look down here. We do still have the oxygen generator. Okay. Headphones probably belong to some woman or child, or the state of things might have been worse than these assumptions. Okay.
A strange accessory for a man in his 40s, unless he's at a Japanese culture festival.
Yeah, maybe.
Auto cleaners. I always thought of them as useless equipment, but seeing the size of this ball of debris they managed to roll, it makes me start to respect them. The trash ball mostly consists of electrical tape.
Ah, we got some salt. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of electrical tape.
Such supplies of electrical tape suggest that engineers doubted the durability of the liner.
Let's make a oxygen station. A little point down here.
Of course you love the oxygen generator. It's the only thing keeping you from becoming a permanent space ornament. And that's a suspicious amount of tape. What are you building, a duct tape throne?
Yes. Ooh. Nasty. Wait, did he cover his helmet with tinfoil? Aluminium foil. 30% better protection against mind influence. Okay.
I'm not sure that foil can protect the mind of the buyers of this product. On the other hand, it's impossible to protect something that is absent.
Alright, let's up our oxygen then. And then off we go.
Judging by the steady melting of the rolls, there was a fire in the engineering modules, but it definitely was not the cause of the disaster.
Another coffin here. Empty. Bunny star or ornament. Wrong. Excellent remedy. Gives burning sensation when applied. Stimulates, irritates the skin, and distracts from any illness.
Unfortunately, this awesome remedy does not cure breaches or depressurization.
No, it does not.
Some more evidence of the fire in the modules. Apparently, the fire had spread even to the habitation.
Yeah, that's unsettling.
An oxygen station built with all that tape?
Modules.
Hope it holds better than your last promise to not hoard junk.
Ooh. Sharp.
A dangerous predator, although in this case the predator just stuck to the floating remains.
Ah, there's an engineering module there.
This is working autonomous oxygen station.
Oh, we're gonna need that. Oh no.
Interesting design. The wiring schemes of the steering wheel are even less complicated than in the pleasure ships. You can connect an oxygen station here if I've understood the blueprint correctly.
Alright, so this is a unlimited oxygen station. So we've got 2 points now that we can refill oxygen. Shame on you, when your underpants show through. Oh my god.
Monitoring the condition of a working suit is a necessity, and is especially relevant in space.
Package, some more water. What's this?
An engineering module, huh? Just don't accidentally turn your unlimited oxygen station into a limited one while you're at it.
Right, here we go.
Why do you need a new spacesuit? I'm better than any new spacesuit. I recommend just upgrading to current equipment. For example, paint the helmet. I'm sure it will help. Apparently, there was a survivor here, temporarily. During the explosion of the bridge, I managed to take measurements of your body to order a coffin, but it didn't come in handy after all. I'd like to note, you're in great shape. Keep it up. You're almost not so fat.
You're almost not so far. Okay, what happened here? Okay. Looks like it was going something at high speed.
A miracle of engineering. This vacuum cleaner flew fast, but not for too long.
Oh, so this is what we're going to need the fuel for. Okay.
Unfortunately, the skillful engineer turned out to be a less skillful driver.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
A real engineer can repair even their underwear. A vacuum cleaner motorcycle blueprint. Stained with blood, but some of the design ideas are distinguishable and worth attention.
So we got enough. Can I not ride it?
Fuel for that wreck? Hope it's not another one of your this will definitely work moments that ends with you floating home.
Don't need fuel for it then? Alright, let's have a
Something
look
was
in
being
here.
assembled here.
What's this? Fire extinguisher. Right, we need to use a first aid kit. Here's another oxygen thing. Right, so all this random junk can just stay here. I need to carry all this on me. So much random junk. First aid kit, nice. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, right. So that's why I couldn't.
Collecting all that junk while needing first aid?
I need more
your
fuel for
priorities are
this.
as organized as your oxygen stations.
Come on, get to the oxygen station. Ooh, okay. That's close. That was close. Right, let's get this vehicle back. Oh, what's this? Let's scan this? Ah, right, okay, so I need to scan this. There we go. Whee! Oh, we're going to go back to the engineering module, make some fuel for this. Fix what we need to fix. At least I can use it while I'm actually on this thing. This thing's a lot quicker.
Making fuel, huh? Try not to turn the engineering module into a second wreck you need to fix.
Really? I can't get in there because the vehicle's too close. Alright, so we need to make some fuel. What do we need to make fuel? So equipment, tools, items, fuel, resin and metal. Okay. That we can do. Definitely have plenty of metal. Right, so resources, items, fuel. Right, so what else do we need? Is there anything that I'm missing? Ah, helmet covered with paint. Aluminium, glass, paint. Okay, where the hell are we going to get paint from? Don't tell me I've got to go all the way back just to get paint. Oh, please don't tell me I've got to travel all the way back just to get paint. Okay, one fabric.
Check the wreckage around you for paint cans before you write off the whole trip. Space decorators leave messes everywhere.
Right, how are the tools? So drill's fine, scanner's fine, grabber's fine, metal's fine. Here's and that. So our tools are okay. Probably need to make some more. Oh, okay, I'm peeing all over the wall right now. Okay. Make some food packets. Nutritious goo. Be good. Alright, let's have some food. Some water. Get some extra water with us, because we seem to use more water than we do anything else. Alright, so I need to go and get some paint. I believe. I do have fuel. What else do we need to make more fuel? Yeah. So for fuel, resin and metal. Got plenty of metal, right? Don't have enough resin though. Okay, we can make 2 canisters of fuel at least.
Peeing on the wall
Or
is
is
a
it
new
just the one?
crafting method. Maybe check the other wrecks for paint while you're taking care of business.
Just the stop she did there. Alright, so what we could do, actually, seeing as we're only picking items up, maybe we can leave some stuff behind. So we'll leave the grabber. We'll leave the magnetic tool. We can leave those. This. First aid kit, just to minimise like what we're carrying. We can go back to the shuttle. Lovely little bike that we have now. Pretty sure we can go through here and gain the oxygen back. Should effectively be able to just like put straight across. We're fine. We need to duck in there and get some oxygen, but I think we will be okay.
Leaving the grabber behind? That's character growth, Devilman. Usually you try to carry the whole wreck. Straight line to oxygen sounds smarter than your usual wandering.
Oh, it's something like right above there that I'd never checked out. Go to here first.
The shuttle's plating is blue. These are the rescuers. Given that the evacuation shuttles have increased strength, the impact force must have been incredible.
Oh. So, we'll take the metal with us. I guess we'll take the glass, the paint, lead paint, wire. What else? I guess we'll take the ice as well. Plastic. This. Okay, I think the rest of this we can just leave here. Oh, it was saying that we needed to paint our helmet, right? Aluminium paint. Also, we need 4 paint. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more. Okay. So we need a drill. Okay, so we need more paint and we need more aluminium. Gotta find some place to get aluminium from, which I think I can get some from over here.
4 cans of paint? You're basically doing a space hardware store run now. Hope that new spot has a decent color selection.
We got some more aluminium over here. We'll grab this. Oh yeah, there's this behind here. Wait a minute. Let's just grab this.
It looks like a mail delivery shuttle. Surely it was carrying a lot of useless things, most of which were stolen before loading.
Underpants.
Why do you need underwear if you're such a beautiful spacesuit with smartest AI, which is me?
Neutralize with the chicken. What's this? Wasted. Okay. Ah, we can break this. Oh, lots of water. Okay. Okay, we don't have much durability left of that. Ooh, suitcase. That's extra storage.
Finally grabbing the drill for a change. That aluminium stash is a solid find, though.
Right, so we need to get back to the shuttle. We need more paint. What can we leave here? I guess a little bit of aluminium. We can leave some metal. Keep the tidy whities. I'm taking the suitcase with me. Okay, we need paint. So paint's going to be the next thing we need to get. We'll get some paint. Meow. Some oxygen. I need to look around for little spots of paint.
Taking the suitcase on a paint run? You're getting dangerously organized, Devilman.
Make it sound that you're scared of my organization, Vicky.
Scared? Please, Devilman. If you start alphabetizing your inventory, then I'll worry.
Okay, so we're full. And we make our way over this way. And get to the engineering channel. We'll be fine. If we can get to there, then we can get some oxygen back. We can do it. Very good. Only half health though, good damn. Oh, that's a rock. Right, so we should have what we need. Object, stations, containers. Okay, so we can make suitcases. Okay. Shame you can't put stuff in them though. Helmet covered with paint. I don't think it's going to be very effective.
Half health and a flashing breathe warning?
The
This is your
radiation
kind of
level is
dramatic,
much
devil
lower.
man.
That's
Get to
great.
that
I'll give
hatch.
you directions. Fly to the left. Or to be more precise, to the right. Your other right, which is at the top. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, no shit. Don't see anything in there. Alright. Bad idea, helmet. Okay, so suitcase. Let's pop this down somewhere. We'll pop it there. Oh. Or should we have it over here? There we go. And now we can store some materials in here. Yay!
Tape helmet didn't work out, but at least the suitcase organization is on point.
Alright, so we can just keep most of our components in here. Let's take some metal out and stick that in there. Okay, so plenty of room for more stuff. Okay, so the helmet was a bad idea. Who'd have thought? Okay, so durability. So we're probably going to need another handy scrapper. And we need more fuel. What do we need for fuel? I think it's aluminium, was it? Aluminium and resin. We don't have much resin left. Get the grabber. We need some metal for another handy scrapper. Okay, so we've got the handy scrapper. What else? What else do we need? Oh, we definitely need a drink, that's for certain. Take a couple of these candles. First aid kits and our little tool there.
Resin's low, but you're scanning junk, right? Might find some in those wrecked containers you passed earlier.
Mm-hmm. Right, let's do the battery in there. Right, so handy scrapper. The drill, the grabber. Okay, so it just says lower radiation. We've got 2 canisters of fuel, did we? Do we have 2 canisters of fuel? Ah, put the fuel in here, okay. Alright, so we've got the 2 canisters of fuel right now. Go back to where we're supposed to be going. And refill our oxygen. Okay, 2 seconds.
Two canisters is a solid haul, Devilman. Fuel sorted, oxygen secured. Now about that drink you mentioned earlier.
Okay, let's continue. Okay, we'll go and refuel the oxygen. Okay, we're good. What is down here? Nothing for us to use. Resin, suitcase, what's this?
Hope these antennas are spares and communications can work without them. Judging by the number of antennas, this is either a communication point or a communication point from another side of the liner. In any case, there's a chance to find Normandy and the other survivors. Looks like someone tried to get inside the module using the shuttle as a battering ram. By the way, did you know that originally the heads of some battering rams were carved in the shape of a ram? That's an interesting fact.
It is. Got the fact break over here. Fabric is always handy. Alright, let's have a look.
The chance of injuring yourself with the electrical tape is 46%, which makes the dispenser the safest tool for useless construction and wasting your time. Remember not to put the loose end of the electrical tape down your throat. The pilot entered the module. Well, partly. At any rate, his brains are scattered all over the corridor, and they most likely got into the vent and
Looks like a
activated the
dispenser
airlock
blueprint on
pressurization
that
protocol.
panel, Devilman.
You need to find
Might
another
be worth
airlock
a
to get
scan before
inside.
you wander too far.
Oh, I don't think he's surviving that crash. Alright, what's this? Spencer Blueprint. Tomb Raider. And a red saucer. Okay, find a passage into the module. Okay. We need to go underneath.
The service airlock. To be more precise, this was the service airlock. Unfortunately, now it's gone. But if you scan how its system works and get the necessary tools, we could try to repair it to depressurize the doors.
And we need a scanning tool. Okay, so we need a construction kit and a dispenser. Fix it. So we're now going to have to go back. Go and do that. Okay, so it's a lot of back and forth right now.
Scanning tool might be in one of those wrecked containers you're poking around, Devilman.
Some oxygen. let's make our way back then. We'll make the dispenser and construction kit. I think I have a construction kit already. Scan and repair the airlock. Okay, so dispenser, when you're short on resources, when the risk of serious death, injuries, thirst, hunger, and fatigue is high, construct a 3-story mansion. Will be the best option for you. As evidence with many similar cases of survival, a dispenser is perfect job for this task. So we need an inductor. Okay. Metal, plastic, and wire. Metal, plastic, and wire.
That's a tidy shopping list for the disperser, Devilman. Better hustle back before space decides you're the
Resources,
spare part.
inductor. Okay, what else do we need? Refined metal, battery, and thick electrical tape. Okay, tools. There we go. Very good. Right. If I had any alcohol, I'd be able to make some first aid kits, but I do not have any. Okay. I think there's construction kit in here. Right. Okay. So if I was to use this, tube compartments, small airlock, aluminium and titanium.
Metal, plastic, wire, battery, and tape. You're basically building a space duct tape monster, Devilman. Go fetch before the airlock gives up entirely.
Aluminium and titanium, right? Make sure. Airlock. Titanium and aluminium, so I only need one. Make sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. Onward, steed!
titanium and aluminium. Got it. Don't forget which pocket you stashed the airlock in, Devilman.
Very expensive. Oh, it's a slim module. Component. Hello?
Almost perfect. However, your biometric data shows a fit of acute frustration with the visual implementation of the construction system that doesn't match the given developer's promises and screenshots. The Breathedge agency is trying to take care of its customers' mental health, therefore I have to start stimulating your brain to create visual hallucinations.
There you
Your construction will look more attractive now, but there may be some side effects that are not worth paying attention to.
go. Okay.
You need to
Crazy
find the
unicorn.
central interphone. If there's anything left undamaged there and you don't try fixing it, then we have a chance.
Nice. Done. I'll put now. What we got? Some more oxygen candles.
Try to unclog the ventilation.
Need a grabber. Okay. So, grabber. There we go.
I was correct. The brains clogged the ventilation. Now the security system should shut
Oh, that's half of his brain.
down, which will allow you to unlock the door manually from inside.
Yay. Can actually get through here now. Right. Don't think we need to carry his brain around. Let's take
A detailed plan of the service module. If you find the missing information, you can create such a module yourself.
Oh,
Who knows for what
Grandpa's
purpose?
back scratcher for space, huh? Perfect for grabbing things you'd rather not touch, like that battery you still need.
here then. Let's take it. Sort of vending machine.
Before
Nice.
using such water, it's recommended to boil it first and then pour it out.
Popping ice out of his butt. Mission package. I can pick up these oxygen candles, they'll come in handy. I think his helmet cracked open.
Seems like during the crash, they smashed their heads against the console, which now appears to be non-functional. It's
The more you smoke, the closer space is. Okay. If you smoke, play or polystyrene. According to statistics, all smokers die at least once. Do not use raw cigarettes as food. Do not smoke near children, mothers, or any other people, including yourself. Okay.
a shame that airbags are not provided in spaceships. The observation post was broken before the crash. All the records are missing. Looks like a diversion.
In the power. I don't really need any more water. or
Unlike modern
food.
radios scattered throughout the area, this one uses outdated technology that even you can
Guess your
reproduce.
space duct
Probably.
tape monster needs a helmet patch too, Devilman.
Mystique. Physics in 50 volumes. Don't really need that.
The interphone is out of order, which is to be expected from a commonplace indie video game where the main gameplay is based on, oh, wait, it actually is in order. However, communications are down and the antenna needs to be fixed. Again.
Okay. Gate.
You need a special pass, which is issued only to employees of the liner.
Sure about that? Right.
The antenna miraculously remained intact. You may start debugging. But where's the antenna? I wanted to use the audio file from the first chapter to reduce the cost of development. Looks like it wasn't the antenna that caused a problem, but these... I don't think it'll help.
We're gonna need a repair tool. Okay, so repair tool. There it is. We need to neutralize.
I don't think it'll help.
You're staring at broken wires with a tool and asking if you need it? Yes, Devilman, unless you enjoy space radiation baths.
I don't think it'll help. I don't think it'll help. The broken wires problem is solved. Try to catch a signal from Normandy.
Right. Green Universe was here. Okay.
It's too stupid, even for Green Universe radicals.
Access code. Bluebell. Is this the object as well?
Looks like we found the one responsible for the missing records from the observation post. Although the corpse is here, the records are missing, which is not quite logical.
Logic has nothing to do with it.
It's amazing that they are alive. Even with a serious decrease in the core's activity, it still must be extremely uncomfortable. So that's how it actually works. How interesting.
You know. Right, so I'm guessing that's it, right? Build a service module, which is like
Have you ever heard of cannibalism among astronauts? Even if you take into account your excessive consumption of water and food, resorting to this would not be easy.
So we need this to make a service module. For these, that's a medium one. Construction kits and electronic.
Bluebell access code and a repair tool? Sounds like you're finally ready to stop staring at broken wires and actually fix something.
So is that it for here then? Can we get around this? Well, it says not unlimited, but I do have a lot of these, so I might as well use them.
Nice sidestep, Devil Man. Now go build that service module before you get distracted by another shiny broken wire.
Interesting design. I'm not sure about its initial purpose, but we can secure the plating with it.
Okay, so my scanner just broke.
Multiple electromagnetic anomalies detected. There may be some breakdowns in the work of complex equipment in this area, therefore the Breathedge company assumes no responsibility for the behavior and performance of the funerary spacesuit, although I doubt I may have any problems. Pores. Turbines of this size and design were usually installed in old space stations. I will mark it. Children again. Of course, I hope they manage to escape through this jam-smeared hole.
Oh, I just dropped it instead of picking it up. Oops, I dropped one of my candles.
A 3-story memorial with all that water? Build it, Devil Man. Let's see if your crafting is as legendary as your sidestepping.
Breathedge nightlight. Yucky. Pretty sure this is an engineering module up here that I can use.
There's an engineering shuttle ahead. I wonder how you find everything so quickly. Is it because of my hints?
Do we have oxygen in here? Yes, we do. Cool. Cool. Okay.
The disaster probably killed the owner before they completed their pursuit of fashion.
Yeah, I would say so too. Certainly don't look healthy. Alright, so we have no cases here. Can I create a case? Objects. Case. Refined metal. Okay, so we don't have any refined metal right now.
Good. You found a workshop with air. Now stop admiring the chairs and build that service module, Devil Man.
Let's leave some stuff here. Like all of this shit here. Right, so we need to find some metal so we can refine it. So let's go and find some. Wish I had a light. I'm pretty sure there's something that you're supposed to search to find the light, but
Apparently,
Okay,
you died in
nice.
comfort and without fear. Maybe you can assemble such a bench as well.
Into space without fear. How to stop being afraid of death in space. Okay, so we have 2 refined metal right now. Collect what we can.
Someone has done a tremendous job on comparing 2 identical objects. Was the flight of the world's largest liner that boring?
There's a case of vodka floating right there, Devilman. Grab it and see if it helps with the refined metal situation.
Yeah, this up. Full lamp and full lamp. More blueprints. What do we got over here then?
These engines are obsolete. I don't know where they're from, but their combustion system would be perfect for a miniature accelerator.
Oh, I'm gonna have to scan these, right? Nice. Jet accelerator. Blueprint part 1. I need another part of it. Titanium. Yes, I know oxygen is not unlimited. Okay, we have 1 handy scrapper left.
Titanium hunting again? Maybe check near that vodka case you ignored.
I didn't ignore anything about vodka. At least I don't think I did. Let me go and check. There's not a case of vodka here. That's water. Ooh, what is this? Okay, this guy had something on him. Oh, it's a bench. Never mind. That's the thing I'm too worried about right now. Yeah, we good. We good. Right, cool. We put down the base that we picked up. Oh, so it just floats.
Bench had something on him? Your eyesight's as sharp as a bowling ball, Devilman. At least you didn't drop yourself.
Oh well, I can just keep it all there. Fuel on me, obviously. Anything else to break in here? Nope. Right, we need to find somewhere where I can stash some of this stuff. Can't use these lockers. I guess I'll just have to stash them in here until I've got what I need. Okay, so I just need to. So I think. Let's see, how long will we going? 3 hours 18. Okay, I think I'm gonna actually call it there. We've gotten quite far in a short time, so I'm gonna call it and come back again, possibly tomorrow. We'll see, and yeah, we'll see where we get. I'm gonna do some more 7 days tomorrow, so make sure you join me for that. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye for now, guys.